Welcome back to our MBTI in Real Life series. Today, in episode 6, we will continue our journey by turning our attention to the tertiary and the inferior functions of the MBTI functional stack. In the previous episode, we explored how to determine the dominant and auxiliary functions, the core drivers of a personality type. The dominant function is the lead function as it is the most used function by the relevant MBTI personality type, while the auxiliary function supports the dominant function. One of these functions will be of information gathering type and the other will be of decision making type to facilitate the decision making using the gathered information. Also, one of these functions will be introverted and the other extroverted for utilizing both its inner as well as outer world by the relevant MBTI personality type. The tertiary and inferior functions of the MBTI functional stack play a crucial role in balance, growth, and self-understanding. These two functions are underdeveloped, and the development of these two functions helps the relevant personality type for making decisions to live life in a better manner. We will discuss how to identify the tertiary and inferior functions in the functional stack and why their significance often emerges in later stages of personal development. The tertiary function of the functional stack is the mirror image of the auxiliary function, and the inferior function of the functional stack is the mirror image of the dominant function. The mirror image means that if the auxiliary function or dominant function is an introverted decision-making function, then the tertiary function or the inferior function will be the opposite extroverted decision-making function. But if the auxiliary function or dominant function is an introverted information gathering function, then the tertiary function or the inferior function will be the opposite extroverted information gathering function. For example, if the auxiliary function in the functional stack is the decision making function FE, then the tertiary function will also be decision making function TI. And if the dominant function is the information gathering function NI, then the inferior function will be the information gathering function SE. Similarly, if the auxiliary function in the functional stack is the information gathering function SI, then the tertiary function will be information gathering function NE, and if the dominant function is the decision making function TE, then the inferior function will be the decision making function FI. SI and NI are the information gathering, and TI and FI are the decision making functions for navigating the inner world, while SE and NE are the information gathering functions, and TE and FE are the decision making functions for navigating the outer world. In the next two episodes, we will talk about the role and significance of the functions of the functional stack. Stay tuned by subscribing to our channel, where we spread love through learning by integrating intellect and positive feelings for meaningful living. Please like and share the video and comment upon it. Allah Hafiz.